Okay, so before I tell y'all this secret, I just want to say, my name's Seven, and I'm a very spiritual person, and I've been on this spiritual path, and I have been praying to God, talking to God, and just kind of telling him like what's my purpose. And basically the reason why I made this video, because my purpose is to basically get the truth out to the people and the masses and let them know the lies that the government and that the secret organizations have been telling y'all. And what I mean by secret organization, I mean the people in higher power, that's in higher status as you, higher ranking, and you know what I mean, the secret cult, the Illuminati, whatever y'all want to call it. But my job is, like I said, to give y'all the truth and to tell y'all the lies that, that have been telling y'all whole life. So with that being said, the bigger secret of ancient Egyptians is that the ancient Egyptians, the real Egyptians, was black. And I'm pretty sure, if you don't know this, then now you know. But if you do know this, then you get where I'm getting at. But it ain't even just that. But the real ancient Egyptians were back. Go do your research. If you don't believe me, look it up right now. If you don't believe me, you'd be like, what? What are you talking about? If you don't believe me, just go look it up. Just go do your research. Because this is how they have made y'all believe that the ancient Egyptians were white. Because if y'all look at all the movies that they made, like the Immortals, all these Egyptian movies, like Scorpion, how they went to Egypt and shit like that, how the Egyptians were so-called Caucasian, and they looked at Caucasian, white, Indians type people. I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all right now. The ancient Egyptians were black. They were actually black, man. And you see how they made King Tut seem like, oh, he had a long hair. King Tut was, he had a long head. He was palish, whitish, Caucasian, which white people. And they made it seem like, these Egyptians were so-called, white, or, Indian type people. When really they were black. Because if you look at the real King Tut, go look up right now. After you watch this video, you can pause this video right now. You could leave if all I care. Go look up the real ancient Egyptians. Go look up the real kings in Egypt. Go look at the real Egyptian kings. And it will show you a black man laying in that tomb. The mummies, they will show you a black man. He has dark skin. You could tell they were black. And if you look at his face, he has black genes. He has that African structure. He has the big lips, the big nose, the wide face, and how they made us believe this was, as we were growing up, we were watching these movies, how they had these certain action movies where they go to Egypt and stuff like that, like Hellboy, and they will show you how, like, they'll make it seem like the people is white, but like in actual reality in life, that was actually black people. They were Africans. The real Egyptians were Africans. And that's the whole point of television. Because think of it. Think of the word television. Why is television? Why is TV named television? Television. Television. Tell lies to your vision. That's why it is like, it's hard. I understand it's hard. Because watching TV is a habit that it's very hard to break that. But that's why it's so bad to watch TV. That's why it's so bad for you to watch TV, because watching TV, it's kind of like, it's putting thoughts in your head that's not supposed to be there. It's putting, like, you don't even have your own thoughts anymore. You're not even free to think. Like, tell lies to your vision. It's telling lies to you. It's telling lies to you. It's putting these lies. It's putting these man-made thoughts in your head. And when that happens, we become unnatural people in the process, because like we're not really acting like ourselves. Is because we only acting like that is because of what we seen on social media. Because I'm getting carried away, but like I said, man, think about Egypt, right? Egypt, it looks hot in Egypt, right? Which it was. The sun was out every day was straight sand. Why you think that? Now, tell me, this is common sense. How the fuck was the ancient Egyptians white if it was hot as fuck? You can't tell me, like, because think about it. White people, they can't last long in the sun, bro. It's cases every year of whites and Caucasian people getting skin cancer. Every year, bro. It's a case. It's always a case that pop up. White people, they getting skin cancers because they can't survive the sun. They have no melanin. You need melanin to survive the sun. The sun, bro. Let me just put it like this. You need the sun. In order for this world to function, it needs the sun. Without the sun, there would be no plants. There would be no people. There would be no trees. There would be no bugs. There would be no nothing. In order for you to have that, you have to have melanin to survive the sun. That's how black people, that's how we stay in the sun longer than white people, because we have melanin, which is these pigments in our DNA that help us take in sun. That's the whole point of us being black, African. That's the whole point of our skin color being like that. It helps us survive the sun. So that way, when we go in the sun, we could be able to take the sun. We could be able to take the sun in. But if you're a white person or a Caucasian person, you're not going to be able to stay in the sun alone. They might be able to stay in the sun for 5 to 10 minutes. But compared to a black person, man, we could stay in that bitch all day. Yeah, we might have to go in the shade because, you know, we might get a little too hot. We might have to take a break, but we can go in the sun as much as we want to. You take a Caucasian person, they are going to melt. They are going to boil like fried chicken. Why you think when they in the sun too long, they get sunburns and their skin, their face be looking all red and shit like they about to bust. Like they just threw them bitch in the damn fryer. Like they are going to fry. And I'm going to tell you another reason why that, because white people, they are not natural people. They got their skin, they got their DNA, they got their hair type, they got their genetics from animals, monkeys and dogs. Why you think white people like dogs so much? The original white people back in the day were cavemen. Duh. Like, this is common sense, bro. I'm just, like, this just does not make any sense. I'm getting carried away, but the real Egyptians were black. That is the biggest ancient, and that is the biggest secret of the Egyptians. The real Egyptians, bro, were black. Black. It was hot as fuck in Egypt. It was straight. Why you think in Egypt it's straight? It's hella sand. It ain't really no grass like that. Because it's hot as fuck. That's where the sun be at. So how the fuck can you say the Egyptians were white if they can't even be in the sun that long? If that's the case, the Egyptians wouldn't exist. They would have died off. They would have went extinct. The real Egyptians was black, bro. And let me tell you something. Think like this, right? Okay, white people, they have white skin. They have light tone skin. They have white skin. Think about polar bears, right? The reason why their skin color, the reason why their hair on their body is white is because their ancestors, over time, their ancestors began to adapt to the cold weather. And what is the first color that come in your head when you think of cold? White, right? That's the whole point of them being white. That's the whole point of them being polar bears. That's the whole point of their hair on their body being white, is because they have adapted to the environment that they was in, which was cold weather, which made their skin turn white. Ice is clear, it's white, it's light. Duh. Like, it doesn't get, like, it's just, if you really just sit back and take your time and comprehend this would really be common sense to you, because it's just like, bro, like, TV is the biggest, man. Let me tell you something, bro. Bro, stop watching TV. Like, matter of fact, I know it's not that easy for a lot of people, because, you know, everybody watches TV, but take the time out your day and just cut everything off and sit back and just think about life, bro. Because I'm telling y'all, bro, I came here to give y'all the truth. This world is not really what it is, man. We grow up, and grown-ups been telling us, oh, this is how life supposed to be. You supposed to grow up, graduate high school. You supposed to get a diploma. You supposed to go to college, get a good job, save money. When you get old, retire. That's it. Like, how limited does that sound? Hella limited, right? That sounds like a very limited life. Like, that sounds like a very, like, we supposed to be free. God put us on this earth to give us free will. That's the whole point of God giving us free will, because he loves us so much, he gave us free will. Because our creator, he could have easily been like, oh no, y'all gonna do this. He gave us free will for us to do whatever we want. All God asks us to do is follow the right path, go through a positive path, love everybody, and accept everybody. And back then, when we first started, the real Adam and Eve were black. We are the natural people, bro. You can't go from a light color back to a dark color. Like, you supposed to start, like, you get what I'm saying. You can't, like, it just doesn't make sense. Think about the universe. Why you think when you go out of space, it's black? Yeah, you see stars. Those are bright, but why you think, matter of fact, just think about nighttime, right? Imagine the sky with no stars in it. It's black, right? Because that's how the universe, that's how this world, that's how this whole universe and this whole thing started. It started out pitch black, clear, nothing. It's black. What's the first thing you think when you think of blank? You think of black. You think of dark. You can't see nothing. Duh. That's how you know we're the original people, man. African, we've been the original people, and white people, these Caucasians, they literally came and took everything from us. They took our culture. Like, to all my Africans watching this right now, I just want to let y'all know, man, y'all are the real kings and queens. If you African and you watching this video right now, I want you to pat yourself on the back. I want you to be proud of yourself. I want you to embrace yourself, man, because it is such a beautiful thing to be black. Not saying we not even saying we better than anybody, but all we trying to get is just like, bro, the world has made black people seem like such, especially whites, have made Africans seem like such, we are such monsters and ugly people. We are such ugly and monstrous and bad people when we're not, bro. We were original people on this earth, man. It is a very beautiful thing to be black. Very beautiful thing. And for y'all to think that the Egyptians was Caucasian, that is just total lie. That is straight stupidity. And my job is to give y'all the truth, man. I'm just telling y'all, go do y'all real research. The biggest ancient Egyptian secret is that the true Egyptians were African. And that's all I gotta say, man. Y'all go like, y'all go comment on this video. I'm not even gonna do no more talking. I've been doing too much talking, man. I ain't even gonna preach, you know, because if I keep preaching, I'm gonna get carried away. But like I said, man, y'all go like, comment this video, and I'll see y'all in the next video, man. Y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay safe. Love y'all, man. Peace.